Okay, so today we're learning about Sir Isaac Newton's first law of motion, or they're also called the laws of inertia. The first law of motion states that an object at rest will stay at rest, but an object in motion will stay in motion, unless acted on by an outside force. So today we're going to do a little demonstration to help prove Newton's first law of motion. So, the experiment is called coin in a cup. So for this experiment, you will need the following items: a small cup, a piece of paper, flashcard or napkin will work. I'm using a flashcard. You will need coin because it is coin in a cup. This is the coin I have on hand. So this is what I'll be using. Now, to set this experiment together, you will set your cup down, set the piece of paper over your cup to cover the hole. Then you will take your coin and place it on top of the piece of paper. But so that you guys can see this experiment in action, I have to use a pad of sticky notes as I am on my computer laptop to give us some buoyancy so that you guys can see some height. They're pretty buoyant, but some height. They're pretty flat sticky notes. And we are going to set this up. I'm going to have to tilt you guys down, so it's not going to be a very flattering angle, and I apologize. But here we go. So, experiment coin in a cup. You have our cup. You have our piece of paper that I'm probably going to end up folding in half just because I have such a big piece of paper. There we go. Then you take your coin and coin in a cup and place it over the cup. Now I'm going to hold my cup so it doesn't move, but you just move the piece of paper out from under the cup in a more fluid motion than I did, and the coin lands in the cup. That's because we acted as the outside force, moving the object at rest, which was your cup, with your coin and the flashcard over it. So this is what it looked like at rest. There's nothing. It's not moving. The coin's not moving. The piece of paper is not moving. The cup is at rest. So this is an object at rest. We're the outside force moving the piece of paper. And as you heard, the cup and the coin are now together. So the coin fell into the cup because we're the outside force causing momentum for the coin to move. It resisted the friction of the paper and landed in the cup. Sorry, this isn't a very good demonstration, but you get the idea. We will also be talking about Newton's second law of motion for a little bit so that you guys can understand what a Newton is and how to calculate the second law of motion, which is force equals mass times acceleration, or acceleration equals net force divided by mass. But there's not a demonstration for that, so those two go together, and that will help us meet our objectives for the lesson. So thank you for watching the demonstration.